Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. I want to talk about AI Pad and why this could be a phenomenal investment right now. This is a high risk play, high rewards. So let's talk about this. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Trying to find my screen so I can, flip it over real quick. Here we go. So yeah, guys, let's talk about AI Pad, right? Right now, artificial intelligence, it's not... Right, it's going to be the biggest thing of crypto. I believe that we're going to see a massive, because there's too much big powers in this crypto space that's talking about, it's buying AI. You've got Amazon just recently purchased, what's it called? Is it Anthropic? I don't know. It's an AI company, cloud services that can handle generative AI. You've got Google's Gemini that's being developed. You've got OpenAI's ChatGPT, which is going to go to GPT-4, GPT-5, have an IQ of 1,500. It's going to be insane, right? You're seeing deep fakes growing. You're seeing people use AI art images, and I guarantee you the next cycle with NFTs is going to be insane because everybody's just going to be creating massive 10,000 art collections super fast, super quick with AI, right? AI is going to blow. And I think that at some point, this is going to come alive. Now, this had like a 60x gain. It did a 60x inside a bear market when things were dull back in January, February? It was dull and boring. It was just silent. AI started to boom. This came about. Meta VPAD blew up. This blew up. Did a 60x in a flipping bear market, which makes me think, what the hell would this do on, what's this going to do when, AI is pumping, the market's going crazy, and all of a sudden, everybody wants to start getting in on AI projects, getting in on the latest ones that aren't even out yet. This is when this is going to come alive. Bluezilla, the beast, is going to wake up. And AI Pad, you're going to see loads of new projects come. So the reason it's a high, and even this, like this magical AI, this did like a 30x in a bear market. So I'm thinking to myself, right now it's dead. No one's interested. It had a massive sell-off. This is down like 93%, you best believe. It's sitting about 86 cents. I'm going to highlight this. It was sitting 86 cents. Now, I'm just making the whole lot. I like the whole lot. Now it's sitting about 2 cents. No, 5 cents. 2 cents. Now it's sitting about 5 cents. 200K cap, $209,000. This could easily, let me just refresh this. This could easily rise in price. 218, it's going up, 4% up today. This could rise. And I think that right now, whilst it's dead, this is the time that we should seriously be paying attention to AI Pad when no one is interested in it. Because no one, is falling in price. No one's interested. Launch pads aren't really hot right now. Nothing's happening with them. Like I said, nothing's going on. But had you have got in and let me just do this as an example, right? And this is what I seriously believe. Meta VPAD, when AI started booming, Meta VPAD started to rise. And this did like a 20x or something like that. This started to rise back in January? Let me just find it. Look at this, look. I had an insane rate a year ago. So look, it was flat line for a long time, 003. My patrons and me were buying this at these prices. It's not a joke. You can go on my Patreon and see the buy lists. I think I showed you in the last videos. We were buying it back here. And it had an insane pump. We made crazy gains on just this Meta VPAD alone. Because then I said to them, look, I'm going to look to sell and, put the alerts up here. Boom. That was insane. Because, that's over a 10x, almost 15, 20, 002, right? So 2 cents will put it at a 10x. So 4 cents puts it at a 20x. Look, 0.048, almost 5 cents. This had an insane rip. And that just shows you what can happen with these types of launch pads should hype come along. And I believe AI is seriously going to come along again. It's going to be insane because there's big institutions, big VCs, big companies, big everything. There are all these big names, Google, Microsoft, all these are investing heavily into AI. Like seriously, he who owns AI will be God, right? So because of this, we could see something like this, a massive rally for a iPad. We could very well see it. Now, if you're buying now at 5 cents a piece, and then this does an insane 10x or 20x, whatever you're going to afford, $1,000 gives you 17,350 AI pad token. Your $1,000, if it does a 10, 20x turns to 20 grand. If you put 2,000, like whatever you can afford, not financial advice, maybe you can make it a long-term goal to try and accumulate $2,000 worth, 34,000 tokens, 34,700, almost 35,000 tokens. And then that does a 20x. Your 2,000 goes to $40,000. People work full time for that. Sit there in a flipping job. You'd be stacking shelves. You know, put the can of Coke and the flipping Cokes on the shelf. And put the noodles on the noodle shelf. You put noodles. You're working full time to make $40,000 a year. And someone can make it just like this because they're paying attention. You're watching my channel. I'm trying to give you a different edge on how things can move. And, you know, you're just going to play it like a boss and just buy now whilst no one's interested. So I thought now was probably a good time to buy a iPad. I made a video on it before. Look, 60 cents where it was before, right? It went really, really high. And I think that we will see these highs again. Maybe it will surpass it. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. I just wanted to present this to you, show you the opportunity. At some point in the future, if AI booms, you best believe this is going to come alive. And when this comes alive, you're going to see projects here where people, you know, new projects that are coming, maybe 2, 3, 4 of them constantly. And only AI will come on this. Anything that involves around AI will come on this. You're going to see it. I'm telling you now, I'm trying to predict the future for you, show you what's going to happen. And then people are going to want to get in on the AI projects. They're going to rush and panic and FOMO, buy as much AI pad tokens as they can because they want to get in on a high tier. You know, because it's a tiered system, right? So the more you hold, you buy tokens and you hold it. The longer you hold it, the more higher up you go up in this leaderboard. And the higher up you are, the more allocation you can get on the future coins to come, right? And people want to get in early on the hottest AI coins that are going to come. And this is it right here. This is where you're going to see the hottest AI coins. Right now it's dead. It's tired. You know, people, no one's talking about it, you know, and this is when and if you want to buy this, I would go on KuCoin. You can buy it on PancakeSwap. There might be a fee, impact fee, because maybe there's not a lot of liquidity. But when you click on markets here, look, KuCoin seems to be the one that has the most liquidity. So that's where I will personally buy it. And then you can send it from KuCoin to your Binance Smart Chain MetaMask address. And then that way you have it over there. And then because you're holding it on your Binance Smart Chain MetaMask address, it automatically enters you into this leaderboard. And I'm assuming every 24 hours or something, or 48 hours, this updates. And then you will see where you are in this leaderboard. And if you're in the tier 1, you're going to get top allocation for these future projects that are going to come. And you know, people that bought in on, what do you call it? Let me find it. Let me just go to projects. On the Magical, they did a 30x on their money. It's insane gains. So if you was able to, I don't know, if you was able to invest like you're in the top tier as well. It's going to be hard to get in the top tier when this is hot. When the things are pumping and going crazy and everybody wants it, it's going to be hard. I knew how hard it was to get Meta VPAD. At one point, me and my patrons were buying it at 300 quid. Then it started to pump up to 4 cents to get 180,000 Meta VPAD tokens at 4 to 5 cents. It was a lot. Let's just have a look. 180,000 times that by 0.04. Oh, where's it gone? Did you get that? 0.04. People were paying $7,000 just to get in on the highest tier so they could buy AI pad at the time when AI was booming. If AI starts to boom again, I can pretty much tell you people are going to spend thousands to get in on the highest tiers for this so they can get the highest allocation and get 30x. This was a 30x. You buy AI pad 60x, you buy that 30x, that's 90x. 90 times your money. It's mad. And you know, just real quick, $100, real quick touch on this. Look, $100 times it by 30, your $100 investment, because you know, they give you small allocation, turns to $3,000. That's someone's full-time wage for 2 months. You just get it chilling because you just flipping bought this early. You waited patiently for AI pad to wake up, the Blue Zilla to come alive. And then you just, you know, getting on the highest tiers. So you can see at the top right, I've got a stack of this now. I'm stacking up. I don't care what you do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm stacking up. Got a bag of this and I'm going to sit back, wait for the AI pad to boom, getting on these projects with a high allocation because the leaderboard, my thing will start rising up. And yeah, I'm going to start buying some of these new AI projects to come in the future. I believe this will come alive again. And when it does, and if you miss it, you're going to kick yourself down. Flip! I can't swear. Flip! I wish I bought it when it was 5 cents, 6 cents. Yeah? That's what I'm thinking. Because buying this at 50 cents is a killer. Some point, this is going to 10x. And then someone's going to be buying this at 50 cents a piece. Because right now, $1,000 again, or $500. $500 gives you 8,666 coins. If you want to buy that when it's like 50 cents, you're going to have to spend about $4 grand. $4,000 just to get that. And you can get it for 500 now. I'm not saying anymore. Was this helpful to you? Trying to show you all things AI. Drop that like, give me a subscribe. I was meaning to buy this ages ago. I was going to buy it like about a month and a half ago, and I was still watching it. What would I have paid if I paid a month and a half ago? About 6 cents. It then fell down. Sort of like, I'm sort of buying in this area again now. So, you know, I'm just going to sit back. And if this has an insane pump, if this goes more crazy, if this goes to like $1, $2, I'm just going to sell the lot. English disappears. Comes in my mouth. I'm just going to sell the lot. Because having huge amounts of this and then selling the lot when it pumps up in price, that's another way to do it. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Maybe we should be buying huge amounts of AI pad now so we're prepared. And then when this whole thing comes, it pumps up in price because everybody's FOMOing in, trying to get in on these new AI coins that come in. And then you just sell the lot because you made a smart investment and bought in early. You just sell it. I'm trying to find flipping magical. I can't really project. You just sell it. You invested early. You invested early on AI pad. Everyone's trying to get in on that. It pumps up to 50 pence, 60 pence, and that's it. I mean, I'm holding huge amounts. So just 100,000 tokens. If it goes to 50 cents, that's 50 grand. $50,000. Let's see what happens in the future. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful, drop that like, give me a subscribe. It's a fresh month coming. Become a Patreon. Do not miss out. They're seeing things before you do. They get the opportunity to get in early at them prices that I show you. This is why I come to the channel, because I'm trying to show you how to make good money in short term, long term, whatever it is, all around AI and everything else. So crypto exclusive VIP partner tier. You can see when I'm buying, selling, staking the lot. Go for that if you can afford it. Or if you've got a bit more money and you can afford it, my CEO tier gives you access to the VIP Telegram group. Big money over there, sharing great projects all the time. They're always over there. They show you great projects that you can get in early on. They're talking about things before I buy it. So we're discussing projects in there. You can catch me in there all the time nice and easily. Drop me some DMs and we can talk, you know. So come over there, grab the VIP group, the CEO tier for the VIP Telegram group. And yeah, you know, get that quick edge on the market. Guys, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.